Welcome back to Lacrosse, friends, to the 2017 Lacrosse All-Stars North American Invitational. And I don't like the looks of this for the Young Guns. They are a talented team, but they have only 5 runners this morning. The young guys having a little trouble getting up in the morning. Scott Neese is running the bench for the Young Guns. Now he's going to go and talk to the officials.
Not a good start, Stamper.
So last game going to overtime. We were running a little bit behind schedule. When's this game supposed to start? 10:30?
Yeah.
That's not too bad. It's only 2 minutes. That's pretty impressive, actually. That's pretty good, actually. 2 minutes behind schedule. 3 minutes. Seneca gets the ball off the face-off. And they control play. There's a high pass coming right into your living room. One shot, backdoor attempt, goes wide. That was Marvin Curry with the first shot. There's another hard shot from the outside. But the Young Guns come up with the ball. We'll see what strategy they employ with no subs. They're leaving one guy back in the defensive zone. And playing 4-on-5 to get the loose ball scooped up by Evan Matheny. He's going to look for the pass out front, gets away from him. And we have a loose ball foul by the Marksmen. So Vern Hill, we'll start with what I love the game that Vern Hill had yesterday all over the floor. Hard shot by Tyler Brown. That's going to be an over and back. And Coda Square pretended he was going to flick it over the back over, but he missed it. And the Marksmen start with possession. Ball in the corner, scooped up by Matheny. He takes a big hit, loses the ball, winds up just swatting it ahead. Almost picked off by Tyler Brown, but it's grabbed and going to the net there is Chase Scanlon. Picked up, though, by the goaltender, Cecil Jacobs, the 16-year-old. And Seneca moving methodically up the floor. There's a cut to the middle, a shot. Oh, off the post. And the Young Guns come back the other way. The Marksman with a beautiful chance. Tyler Brown just misses that pass, but there's no pressure. He's got lots of time to go pick it up. And the Young Guns will take their time. Almost a stall process by the Young Guns. They take their time. Tyler Brown shoots off the post. Looked like they had it back for a second, but instead it's picked up by Tony Leroy. Leroy bounces it on the near side. And there's a shot. This is swallowed up by Cecil Jacobs, as Marvin Curry just let that one rip. Young Guns throw it ahead. Tyler Brown's hard shot is stopped. I mean, normally you might say, oh, it's picked off. Vern Hill all alone, breakaway. Needs to take advantage. Stopped. Big save there for the Marksman. I was going to say, normally you might think Tyler Brown, hey, maybe you want to wait and give the defense a chance to rest with a longer 30, but it makes no difference. You're the same players. It's the same 5 guys going up and down the floor. That ball bounces away from Johnny Jimerson, sorry. And here comes Brown shooting, leg save. Marksman on the crease. That shot is missed. And the energy is very different for this game. Last game, a real sense of pushing the pace, a lot of intensity. In this game, you can tell the Young Guns know they've got to be very economical with the way they play, and it's kind of sucking the energy out of the Seneca Marksmen as well.
It's a different strategy employed. Let's see if the Young Guns can hang around or how long they'll be able to.
Well, they pick one off. Here's Tyler Brown. Shoots, scores! Takes the pass from Vern Hill. Great play by Hill to pick that one off, get it ahead to Brown, and you hear a cheer in the back end, but they just stroll to their face-off positions. The Young Guns recognize that they cannot afford to be wasting energy running around here.
Absolutely not. It's going to be really tough for them with no subs, but a 1-0 start, definitely not the worst case scenario for them.
It's Tyler Brown from Vern Hill. The Seneca Marksmen win the draw. Go down immediately. Oh, but missing the pass there was Marvin Curry. He's going to look to get it back. It's going to be, it's tipped away. Nice defense by Trey Square. There's a shot from the top. Great save. Cecil Jacobs is going to have to be big for the Young Guns. They're on a 2-on-1. Tyler Brown coming down with Matheny, and his pass is tipped away. And Matheny's just going to stay up in the offensive zone. So you can see the Young Guns basically planning to have at least one guy staying in the opposite end of the floor from where the action is at all times and just rest. Matheny is literally just leaning on his stick up in the offensive zone. So it's 4-on-4 as the Marksmen leave a player back there. So it doesn't even put them shorthanded, really. That shot by Curry goes well wide of the far corner. Just 1 second to shoot. That's going to be late. Jacobs made the save anyway. Oh, and here come a couple of Young Guns along behind us heading for the bench. So that will make a huge difference for them. Just a couple sets of fresh legs, and here comes another one. So that will make a big difference for the Young Guns. Still going to have to play economically and intelligently, but definitely having 3 subs. And already 2 players have come off the floor, and one of them's gone outside, actually. That was Coda Square came off the bench and came off the floor onto the bench and ran outside. There's a shot and another goal for the Young Guns. That's a beautiful play by Trey Square. And now he's going to come to the bench and be very pleased to get there as Tyler Armstrong will go onto the floor.
This is not the ideal start for the Young Guns, but they are up 2-0.
Not the ideal start? They had 5 runners and they're up 2-0? I don't see how you can be more
not
ideal.
the ideal start with the amount of guys that they have.
Yeah. I think given the circumstances, that's, man, that is like a dream start. And now they've got 2 subs as the Coda Square is still outside. Marvin Curry, the shot, and he scores. Did he or I don't know. There was no goal signal.
Now there is.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly what the indication there was. Kevin Forster ran in and was just pointing at Cecil Jacobs over and over again.
Seneca.
That was Tom Scavetta letting the Young Guns player know that he can indeed come behind our platform. It's Zach Hobbs, and that will be a big hand for them. So the Young Guns a little bit late arriving, but lead 2-1. And Vern Hill, nice play to tap it around, but then he loses it. Marvin Curry gets it up top, and the shot by Chase Scanlon goes off the backboards, gets his own rebound. 12 left on the shot clock, and it's picked off by Vern Hill. He's looking up the floor. Tyler Brown was covered, so he hands it off to Blaze White, one of the late arrivers. Spins off a check, loses the ball. Tyler Brown comes to help him out, picks up the Lucy. Sidearm pass to Trey Square, but that one pops away from him. Brown gets it back, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Hellman's going to go off the boards. Matheny was a little lackadaisical and gets stripped. Here come the Marksmen. Chase Scanlon shoots far side. Jacobs just gets a leg on it. Bounces out. And Hops is going to sprint up the floor. That is a young player for you. Comes out, no warm-up, steps onto the floor. Boom, he's sprinting upfield. I would not be doing that. I mean, I've never been that fast in my life anyway, but it takes me a while to get going. That pass doesn't connect, and the Marksmen are going to go for a run. 6 minutes to go here in the first half, and it's just now feeling like we've got a real game going. Interesting the way the Marksmen's energy has picked up over and back as the Young Guns have got their subs and be able to go. Vern Hill is going to run it down, picks it up, nice one-hand pickup, shoots, save. Craig Seneca with the stop. He is in net for the Seneca Warriors. Marksmen. Marvin Curry tries to just float one far side, just a little bit wide of the post. That pass doesn't connect. The Marksman will come back the other way. Nicely scooped up there. Saved by Jacobs. Off the shot by Johnny Jimerson. Jimerson trying to pick that pass off, but it does get through to Blaze White. He goes through the double team, loses the ball, but it rolls straight to Matheny. His behind the back pass wasn't there for Brown, but he'll track it down. 16 on the shot clock, just under 5 in the first half. I'm Steven Stamp with Tom Scavetta. It is the LASNAI 2017. Oh, Square splits Hops splits the D, but can't quite finish. And Blaze White loses his stick. Comes out to Tyler Brown, whose last second shot on the shot clock goes wide. And here come the Marksmen. Nice move, but the save by Jacobs. Some pretty nifty stick work and footwork there. I believe that was Jace Sowden. That shot gets into the gear of Craig Seneca, and he'll get some help from Lyndon Stevens to get the ball hit, and they move the ball up the floor. That pass doesn't connect. Nice slide defense by Tyler Armstrong, and he's going the other way. Lobs it ahead to Tyler Brown, all alone. Fake, shoots, foot save, Craig Seneca. Tyler Brown smiles ruefully. He thought he had that one, but Seneca just gets enough of it. And there's one Marksman player wearing a black jersey, and honestly, I don't think he should be allowed to play because that is almost impossible to distinguish when you look quickly from the black jerseys. I know the Young Guns have the red shoulder caps, but that is really, really tricky when you've got a blue team with one guy in a black jersey playing against a team of black jerseys. There's Vern Hill at the top. Zach Hops. Hill cuts through the middle. Hops a little late with the pass, so Vern Hill had to run back out. Penalty coming to the Marksman. Illegal substitution. So with 2:48 to go, a Marksman player will go to the box, and the Young Guns will try to extend their lead. This is a fun team to watch, the Young Guns. A lot of talent, a lot of speed, and they like to push the pace. They like to get up. Here's Brown at the top. Matheny with the pass. That's picked off. Nice active stick. Carl Kettle wanted to break out up the floor, but they lost the ball. Comes out to Matheny and bounces away from him. Quick release, but Blaze White couldn't get on target. Will be a fresh 30, though, after the save. And Tyler Brown trotting up. Has Tyler Brown been off the floor yet?
I don't think he has.
I don't think so.
All over the place.
He's got the ball. He's going to let it rip. Oh, nice twister, but the save by Seneca. He kind of looks out. It looked like he looked right at Brown. It's as much to say, got you that time. They go behind the net, but Vern Hill can't corral it, and here come the Marksmen on going for a run. Look at the wheels shoveling the pass over. The reverse grip shot by Tyson Brown, but that was some speed getting up the floor by Tommy Scanlon, wearing his Coquitlam Adanax helmet. Again, Chase Scanlon and Tommy Scanlon both went out and played for the Adanax. Went to the Minto Cup this year, played in Brampton, where they lost to the Six Nations Arrows in the finals. Chase Scanlon, their little brother, played at the Founders Cup, the Canadian Junior B Championships. That shot right into the belly pad by Hops, and now the Marksmen trying to push the pace. It really didn't feel like the Marksmen were trying to push, trying to run when the Young Guns didn't have a lot of players. I mean, they still don't have a lot, but when they didn't have any subs. There's a sidearm shot stopped easily by Jacobs. And tap back into him. Maybe it didn't get out of the crease. Otherwise, it would have been a back in as Vern Hill just kind of shoveled it to him. That pass a little bit ahead for White, but he taps it around. Very subtle play, but nice job. But then good, solid positional defense by Asa Washburn. And he gets the ball back, and here comes Chase Scanlon. He is directing traffic. He wants Marvin Curry to cut to the net. Curry's going to step up top instead. Now he's going to try and drive underneath, but he is turned back. And the ball picked off by Hops. He's got Tyler Brown with him. Chase Scanlon chasing, gets it through, scores! Beautiful pass by Hops. Beautiful finish by Tyler Brown with 12 seconds to go in the first half. It'll be 3-1 as we go to the break.
Great drive there by the Young Guns. Tyler Armstrong, though, number 5 for the Young Guns, looks to be a little shaken up as we hit halftime, Stamper.
Yeah, he's right behind us trying to walk it off in obvious discomfort. And what a first half of play as things really picked up. It was like a chess match early and then becoming a bit more of a battle. And Tyler Brown. Tyler, did you come off the floor that half? I know. Yeah. Tyler Brown saying, hey, we only had 5 guys, and he didn't get a chance to get off later. But what a half. The Young Guns finish it off with that goal 12 seconds from the end. And that is a big goal to go up 3-1 and give them a little bit of breathing room, especially as you mentioned, Tyler Armstrong is limping off, and he is slowly making his way to the dressing room. Don't know he's going to return. Big thumbs up from Cecil Jacobs. He gets a bit of a water on the back of his neck.
Impressive first half by the Young Guns.
Yeah.
I don't know how they pulled it off, but they're quick, they're in shape, they're good guys. They offensively they attack Seneca. Seneca, I don't know. Young Guns had a strategy.
Yeah, and, it paid off leaving the one guy back in the defensive zone or the offensive zone. I mean, basically when you leave a guy back in the defensive zone, you're going to be playing 4-on-5 because they will send everyone back on – the other team will send everyone back on defense against your 4-0 guys. But when you leave a forward up, leave someone in the offensive zone, they have to leave someone to cover them. You can't really just leave somebody alone. So you're playing 4-on-4, which isn't the worst thing.
Just an incredible first half for these young kids as they're finally trying to catch their breath now in this 2 to 3 minute break that they have. To be exact, they have 8 guys now since Armstrong went back to the locker room. They had 9, but due to the Armstrong injury, hopefully he's okay. But to have 8 guys, Stamper, heading into the second half, just 8 guys, I mean, it's more than they had to start the first half, but these next 15 minutes can be a true test for this team.
Well, the impressive thing to me, you score the 3 goals, you can run the ball up the floor, but the big thing is they only gave up 1 goal to a team with quite a bit of talent. So it's pretty interesting to see that they were able to manage that. And that, to me, playing on the defensive side that well is what really stood out because they were playing so efficiently and economically, but it's not like they were being lazy on defense. They were getting where they needed to go. They were sliding as necessary. And, they are going to miss Tyler Armstrong because he actually, I think, is one of their defensive rocks back there. So,
and one more just showed up.
Ken Angus just got here. So they will once again have 4 subs. And Ken Angus, but he doesn't have a stick. I'm not even kidding. There's one down at the end of the bench. He's going to grab that one. Don't know whose it is. But he's got a stick. He's good to go. And here comes the first shot of the second half. Big save by Cecil Jacobs. And the Young Guns go back up onto the offensive zone. And that is a very relaxed young lacrosse player. Looks around. Where's the stick? Oh, here's one all black one. He is number 8, so let's see how he likes that stick when he gets his first chance to hold on to the ball. There's a shot near side by Tyler Brown. There was nothing there. It's kicked out by the leg of Craig Seneca. Fern Hill on the far side. He's on his offside, so he just switches. I'll just go righty. Zach Hops to Brown. 18 on the shot clock. There's another short side shot, and there's nothing there on the short side. Craig Seneca is locked to his post, taking that away. They're going to have to try far side or get him moving. And both Brown and Hops just trying to shoot at something that wasn't there. Although, a lot of times it doesn't look like there's anything there, but good goal scorers just know that there's something there. A great save. Oh, here's a break. Vern Hill taking off. Tyler Brown off the bench. Fakes, shoots, scores. Great job. Now, that was a pretty quick release from the bench. I'm not 100% sure that Coda Square was actually in the change box or on the bench before Tyler Brown took off, but it's not called, which means it's a good play. And Tyler Brown having a good time. He's got 3 goals, and it's 4-1, a minute and a half into the second half. I was going to say a great saying. I can't remember who it was that said to me, but said, your stick has different eyes than you do. And great goal scorers understand that you're here, your stick is out there. It can hit places that you can't even see. The Marksmen can't quite connect on that pass, and the Young Guns will run again, but you've got to believe, you've got to know, and great goal scorers know that, where the stick can get to, even if they can't see it. And you ask them, and you say, hey, what did you see? And they're like, I didn't see it, I just knew it was there. That shot is going to be no goal because it did trickle in, but Zach Hoffs was in the crease at the time. Long pass by Seneca, just a little too long. And it's going to be grabbed by somebody. Vern Hill will eventually come up with it. It was just kind of bouncing around high in the air. Long pass ahead. And Coda Square will just pass it and head back to the bench. About a 3-second shift there. Coda Square and Trey Square are down wearing their St. Regis Braves helmets, the Senior B Club, and they are just sitting down at the defensive end of the bench. I think ready to just go back and play in that D zone. And here comes Tyler Armstrong as well. And he's walking pretty well. Man, I tell you, the Young Guns living up to their name, because most of the guys in my league, the old guys league in Peterborough, don't come back when they get sore like that. They're gone for an ice bath and probably a few beers. There's a drive at the other end. Another big save by Cecil Jacobs. He has been up to every challenge he's faced today. 16 years old. Evan Matheny taking his time as he trots up into the offensive zone. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And they get a chance right in the middle, but Blaze White can't score. Chase Scanlon tracking it down. Vern Hill after him. Oh my, and Coda Square just threw his stick into the bench. He cannot believe it. What a play. Cecil Jacobs just kind of turns his palms up and says, what are you going to do? He went out, reached, swatted the ball. It bounced off the on-rushing Chase Scanlon and into the net that he had evacuated.
Yeah,
Tyler Brown just said, don't do that. I think that's pretty good advice.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy goal. I believe Chase Scanlon will get the goal. And it is 4-2. Big goal. The Young Guns pretty relaxed, but they do want to get the next goal for sure. Here comes Marvin Curry on the crease to Chase Scanlon. There's an overhand shot, goes wide. Seneca Marksmen get it back. Nice job by Blaze White to disrupt the play, but then he fell down and is picked up by the Marksman. Pass to middle to Scanlon, doesn't connect, but Marvin Curry gets it, goes 5-hole, and it's 4-3. That is a bit of a momentum turn. That's what you worry about sometimes, is a goal like that can kind of get things going in one direction.
You need to think, Stamper, is that fatigue starting to set into play here? Seneca trying to capitalize. These Young Guns clearly have the advantage in terms of pacing themselves, but when you don't have many guys, it becomes a real issue. And it's showing now. The Marksmen have 2 goals in a row.
Yeah, and exactly a minute apart as we're 5 minutes into the second half. There's a lot of time left. And Tyler Brown, nice one-hand stab to grab that. Goes to Vern Hill. He's going to switch hands and shoot. He is so smooth switching. Again, I'm not a big advocate of switching a lot in box lacrosse, but there are times when it can be effective, and that was one, although he did just miss on the far side. Miles Jacobs is here as well now, number 72. And he takes the pass from Tyler Brown, tries to cut underneath. Doesn't have the ball, just realizes it, overruns it. Gets it back. They've got to get a shot off. He doesn't get it off in time. There's Tyler Armstrong, number 5 for the Young Guns, running back and moving pretty well for a guy who left with a twisted ankle. Ball gets loose. Trey Square comes up with it. Throws it ahead. Vern Hill extends to catch it. Shoots way up over the net off the backboards, but it's going to be snagged by Tyler Armstrong before it goes back over center. Hill once again switches. Now he's just getting a little, I don't know. Too much switching. Take that one with your offhand and let her fly. If you don't have the shooting angle, go ahead and switch hands. But if there's an angle there, just play the game. That's my feeling. Sorry to anyone it may have offended. Oh, and a big collision. And again, that's confusing. I thought for a second, I thought the Young Guns player had knocked his teammate into the net. And of course, it's the Seneca Marksmen player wearing the black jersey.
Go figure.
They are nice jerseys, though. That ball just rolls through everybody. And then it can't even be picked up by Ken Angus. So the Marksmen eventually do get possession. Joe Kimmelwitz. There's a shot by Marvin Curry. Boy, this is a tight game as we near the midway point of the second half. Could we have overtime again? Vern Hill tries a little runner along the carpet. That one's stopped by Seneca, no problem. And we go back the other way. The Marksmen will set things up. Marvin Curry. Oh, that's not Marvin Curry. That's Lucas Beaver. Little spin move. Gets it back. Nice ball move from a Beaver. Just misses over the top of the net. Matheny is up the floor, but great job getting out to take away the opportunity to pass to him by Andrew Young. And the Young Guns will have to slow things down. Vern Hill spins off a check, hands it off. Bounce pass to the near side, Zach Hops. Matheny trying to reach over the top and tuck it in. Didn't score, but it's back behind the net. Now it's grabbed by Seneca, and the ball's thrown down the floor to Scanlon. Chase Scanlon. Oh, huge save, Cecil Jacobs. Scanlon's called for going through the crease. He's arguing. He thinks he danced around it. I couldn't tell. It was too tight to call from here. But John Galvin thinks he went through the crease. And John's been right about everything he's said to us so far this weekend, so I'm going with that. He went through the crease. 4-3, 6:20 to go. Oh, looking for a little insurance was Blaze White, but it is stopped by Seneca, and here comes Chase Scanlon up the floor. Thought for a moment about throwing the long pass. Wasn't there, so he's going to pull it down and set things up. Now the short pass goes awry, and it's not grabbed. Bounces away from Ken Angus. There's a shooting chance and not a goal. It's a save. It came out in a hurry. Pressure throwing the high pass all the way down to Tyler Brown, and he's directing traffic while he's waiting for the ball to get there. Now he's going to shoot. Tries far side. Vern Hill. Sure scores! Vern Hill. What a great little play to spin, keep his feet out of the crease as he was getting the ball and switching it from his right side to his left side. Not switching hands, just switching the stick over, and tucks it far side just inside the post. That is a gorgeous lacrosse play by Vern Hill.
Yeah, incredible stick movement and placement. Nothing much the Seneca goalie can do there. Did all he could. That was Craig Seneca trying to, but these Young Guns are too much. They're too talented. 5-3. 5:12 to go in regulation.
That's a big insurance goal because there had been a couple of goals in a row, and the Young Guns hadn't actually scored since a minute 12 into this second half. Long outside shot by Tommy Scanlon. That one's well wide. Oh, they try the pass on the back door. It's away from Matheny. Tommy Scanlon gets it ahead. Behind the back fake. The trailer takes the pass. Shot. That one goes wide. That was Tyson Brown taking that rip. Carl Kettle with it. Hands it off to Scanlon. That's Tommy. Tommy Scanlon behind the back, tries to feed it through, doesn't connect. Shot clock runs out, but Tyler Armstrong's got the ball anyway. A little pressure, but he manages to get over to Blaze White. White casually picks it up. Tries to go along the boards. Loses his stick. Good check by Johnny Jimerson, although I really felt like White had lots of room if he just went around instead of just trying to barge through. Scanlon was surprised by that pass, and here we come the other way. Zach Hobbs has blue shirts all around him. Now the officials are going to get together. We had a call.
And the official said something about Tyler Brown. I don't think he did anything. He just ran onto the floor, and
I don't know
what happened there. Tyler Brown's looking up at us.
It looks like Miles Jacobs is going to the box.
Delay a game, I think. That's what the official just signaled.
I don't even know what the call was. He took a fist and put his arm across his chest and banged himself in the chest. Okay, they're saying too many men. He didn't signal too many men, but anyway, the Young Guns are shorthanded. But they do have a 5-3 lead. It actually says 6-3 on the scoreboard, but it is 5-3. Big save by Jacobs. That one goes up out of play, and it will be Marksman ball. 2:15 to go. Scanlon, hard fake, pass across. There's a shot in the slot, misses, and it's going to bounce back out. 20 on the shot clock as the Marksmen get it back. There's another shot. And the big save. Long outlet pass, just shy of the rafters, and Vern Hill's tracking it down. Gets there before Seneca can get it, but he doesn't pick it up. Now he's got it. Gets through two players, comes out all alone behind the back. Doesn't score. Thought he had it, but Craig Seneca got just enough of it. Vern Hill goes to the bench, and these are some tired Young Guns. But they've got a minute and a half to go. The penalty is killed, and they have a 2-goal lead. Can they hang on? The Marksmen trying to push the pace. They want to get back into this one. Pass cutter to the middle. Tommy Scanlon misses it. Thought he had it. Actually took the shot, even the shot motion. And there's Lucas Beaver. He's stopped by Cecil Jacobs. And they just flick the ball the length of the floor with the net empty for the Marksmen. They've got 6 men on the floor. And this is going to be an easy goal for Miles Jacobs, tucking it into the empty net. That'll make it 6-3. Apparently the score up on the scoreboard is a prophecy, not the score.
As Seneca pulled the goalie, trying to get an extra man in the offensive zone, but the Young Guns just throw it up. Jacobs capitalizes.
So play stops as we are in the final 2 minutes. And again, in the playoff games, it's stop time for the final 2 minutes of the game. Now, the one referee did indicate delay of game after the goal, so I don't know. I think they're kind of making up signals as they go now.
These Young Guns are good, Stamper. They know how to play.
I'm not sure who they play next, but it's going to be interesting, whoever they play. Hopefully they'll have everybody there for the start. Be able to go with their full bench.
Tyler Brown's still talking to one of the officials.
Because he has no idea what they're calling. So there's no penalty. There was delay of game signaled after the... But... Anyway, we're underway. 1:09 to go. Marksmen get the ball. They trail 6-3. They're going to have to get things rolling. Doesn't look like Craig Seneca's coming to the bench anymore, so they're going to try and do it 5-on-5. And they score. It's been such a run. They've had to work so hard to try and get goals all game, and then Chase Scanlon just walks in, shoots 5-hole. Just easy as that. And it's 6-4.
Credit.
52.7 to go. And you can see the Marksmen were used to the usual tournament format of running time because they were running back to the face position. So it's 6-4 for the Young Guns. A nice job by Vern Hill to come up with that ball. He's going to try and run away from traffic. Nice job to avoid the checks. 3 players on him now. Great job, and he has the ball knocked out of him. But then Tyler Brown is there to get it. 12 on the shot clock. He's going to the net. He's got a man with him. Blaze White shoots, misses. Oh, just stays in. And Blaze White can't get there. Didn't actually try very hard to get there to that ball. 25 seconds to go. And Chase Scanlon turned aside by Zach Hobbs. Tommy Scanlon shoots, and it comes out. 15 seconds left. Chance for Matheny. He misses the net. It's going to come back out to Blaze White, though. Tyler Brown trailing with him. White drops it. 8 seconds to go. Passes it to Tyler Brown. He'll turn, shoot, save by Seneca, and that'll do it. 1 second left. Final score, Young Guns 6, Seneca Marksmen 4.
What a finish, Stamper. What a finish. These Young Guns, they're here to play. Seneca had trouble scoring the entire game.
Yeah, this is some kind of lacrosse going on this morning. We told you things were going to get more exciting and closer games as we got into the playoff rounds, and you can't get a whole lot closer. An overtime game and then a 2-goal game that included an empty netter. I am Steven Stamp. This is Tom Scavetta, and we are bringing you the LASNAI tournament. We're going to take a break for about 13 minutes and then more exciting action here at the LASNAI on the Onondaga Nation.